The news was staggering, the largest outbreak of hepatitis C in U.S. history. All traceable to one source, the Endoscopy Center of Southern Nevada. The problem was how it was administering anesthesia.
They were reusing vials. They were using different needles, but they were reusing the vials, and after the vials became contaminated with the first patient with hepatitis, it transmitted to the second patient.
Attorneys Will Kemp and Robert Eglet quickly realized that the problem was bigger and looked at the drug maker.
What it did by supplying the endoscopy centers with these large vials of propofol, it encouraged what we refer to as double dipping or multi-dosing, using these vials of propofol in multiple patients.
The attorneys and their firms joined up to take on Teva Pharmaceuticals, the largest generic drug manufacturer in the world. A true David and Goliath fight.
People ask, how did you do that? I often say, well, we bit off more than we could chew, and then we just started chewing as fast as we could.
Those who know Robert Eglet say perseverance is his strong suit.
Robert is just known for his stamina level. He has a level of ability to just keep attacking and attacking and attacking. He's kind of like the Energizer Bunny. He just doesn't go away. He's very effective and he's very good at what he does.
Will Kemp is never daunted by the size or resources of a defendant.
He's been doing this since I've known him and has always been willing to take on a massive challenge and has always risen to the occasion.
Risen to the occasion, securing victories for his clients in mass tort cases for 3 decades.
He is the best strategist I've ever seen. He will dig deeper and work harder, work later than anybody else I know to make sure that he wins a case. So he is a formidable opponent, and he is truly a brilliant guy.
He is relentless, he's determined, he has insight and focuses exactly on what needs to get done, and has a really, really special way of accomplishing it in a subtle manner before anyone really understands what's going on.
A grueling legal battle that resulted in record verdicts for their clients. But for Kemp and Eglet, the results weren't about dollars.
I think the most significant thing is it has changed the way people do injection practices across the country. Both the drug makers have stopped making the larger dose vials, and the practitioners are more aware of the risk, and so they've taken steps to mitigate that risk all across the country. Every hospital in the country has it. So I think that's the most important thing about the case.
When people go in for an endoscopy or a colonoscopy procedure now, that the anesthesia they get is given to them in a safer manner. So the risk of them getting a bloodborne disease or infection is less.
The staggering victories are no surprise to those who know Will Kemp and Robert Eglet.
The ability of Robert to just drive through this and keep focused and keep working is just unparalleled.
He is a guy who has consistently over the course of his career, over 30 years now, has, I think, set the standard for what a great plaintiff's lawyer should be, not just from the result standpoint, but also ethically and the quality of his work. 2 brilliant and hardworking consumer attorneys who once again have improved the lives of their injured clients while making medical procedures safer for everyone.